Perfect. So um, this sticks for sure is you want to be significantly more excited than they are, right?
You want me to be
Because
more excited?
100%. Because how a sale works essentially, right? It's your conviction. They're obviously going to be skeptical about the treatment, right? Which would make sense.
Yeah.
Your conviction
I'll
needs
be back
to,
in a bit, Ivan.
yeah, your conviction needs to be so high that it infects them, right? Just think about it like when, I don't know, have you ever signed up for like a gym membership or something like that? Have you ever signed up for like a thing where you had to like do some sort of commitment and like change your behavior?
Mm-hmm.
When you signed up for that, probably the person that sold you was probably like super bubbly and like super like excited for you, and you're like, oh my god, I want to be a part of this. I
Yeah.
want to be a part of this, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so that's definitely what you like. That's definitely what the energy that you want to have. Because if you go to like a, if you're talking with somebody and you're like, and you're just like, or I'm just like, yeah, it's a pretty good program. Like these are our results. Like, yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I mean, we get pretty good results. So, anyways, like, do you want to start now? It's like, I'm not quite sure, but it's like, oh yeah, like the results here are crazy. I'm surprised other med spas aren't doing this. This is our best treatment. We've transformed thousands of people's lives. Look at these before and afters. What, for instance, like, aren't these crazy? But you see how it's like a whole different type of vibe. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Just kind of like hype them up a little bit.
Yeah, so the easy way to do this is that you yourself have to be excited about it. Does that make sense? Like if you're
Mm-hmm.
not excited about what you're selling, then it's not going to work. It's one of the reasons why like we chose PCDC, because one of the main qualifications for me if I'm selling something is I have to believe in the results, right? Because it's like really hard to sell something that that doesn't actually work. Um, and so if you actually believe in the results, and you should, because you've done this, you've been
Yeah.
working for so long, you've seen people with the results that they've changed. Uh, that's what you want to be like transmitting throughout the whole process. And so it becomes really important when you're closing people. So you told me, for instance, like, oh, this person had a high APR, and so that was a significant excuse for you for her to not do it,
Yeah.
which it shouldn't be. Because what you could just say, well, you say, okay, awesome. You can get started for whatever that dollar amount was for today. And then, yeah, it's a high APR, but you can just pay it off earlier. No big deal,
Oh, okay. Bring that up.
right? Because they can
So,
pay it off earlier.
so follow up to being excited. Is that going to sound fake? Because I feel like I've been sounding too bubbly. Like I'm just naturally like a bubbly person. I feel like I don't want to come off as too excited where they're like, why is she like tweaking out excited about this? Is that gonna come across as too fake or like you said, just be excited still?
Are you purposefully like hampering down your natural bubbliness, would you say?
Sometimes, because
Yeah, you
I
shouldn't
feel like
be.
I'm too nice sometimes, and then it's just like, what's wrong with this girl?
Yeah, so you shouldn't be. Um, you should be yourself. You should be extremely ex you need to convince them like so it's less about what you say, it's more about how you say it. And so the
Okay.
way you should be coming off is that this is a once in a lifetime opportunity uh, where you have a money back guarantee, like you like literally, like it's not even we're not even joking. There's a money back guarantee to it as well. Like that's crazy. That's a
Yeah.
crazy offer. Adam, would you agree? It's like
Yeah, yeah.
it's a crazy offer. Like you guys can have the swagger and the confidence when you're selling this because it is a great offer. Like it's a great offer. Why wouldn't you do this? It'd be dumb. Now it'd be literally dumb not to do this, right? And so you can bring that energy with that confidence with you to the consultation of like, hey, this is like the thing. You just told me all these problems. You told me that you've tried these things. The reason why you haven't done them or you haven't tried them is because they weren't permanent, they were surgical, or they weren't targeted. This has all those three things. Like this is perfect for you. This is perfect. And if it was cheaper than $4,000, you would think it would work. No, that's why it works, right? And so that is the way that you want to, like, that's the aura that you need to have with you, right? Like, you can be perfect in this program. Like, you're going to be like you're going to be the only thing you're going to complain about at the end of this program is that you didn't start this earlier. That's the thing you're going to be kicking yourself about, right? That's the energy you got to have. And if you actually, and Matt, you asked me like, oh, is it coming off as too fake or whatever? If you actually believe it, then you should have this level of, just imagine if you could go back in time, 10 years ago, and you had to convince yourself to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. Like, how enthusiastic, what would be your tenacity and your tonality when you're trying to convince yourself 10 years ago to buy Bitcoin? Like, you'd literally be a billionaire right now, right? Like, what would you be? What would you act like? Would you be reserved? Would you be like, you know, yeah, you can do it, you cannot do it. What are you talking about? You have to do it. Like, what are you concerned about, right? Why aren't you starting this, right? Um, does that make sense? What are you guys thinking?